Keeping you in the know, What's going on, YouTube family? This your brother RLB Real Adele with another You Know video. In today's video, I want to talk about updates in the murder case of Botham John, which he was killed by a race soldier by the name of Amber, the perpetual liar Guyger, which she claimed that she walked in the wrong apartment, which she thought was hers, and ended up murdering his brother. And basically got a slap on the wrist, if you ask me. But a sad, unfortunate chain of events have came to pass since the verdict was released. One of Botham John's neighbors, the guy that stayed directly across the hall from Botham John, a brother by the name of Joshua Brown, my namesake, Brown, but a brother by the name of Joshua Brown, he was murdered 3 days after the verdict was released. So I believe the murder verdict was established on the case, I believe Tuesday, and this brother was murdered Friday night. You know, they said he got shot several times, I believe in the chest, and he got shot in the mouth. So whoever shot him did it where they wanted to make sure he wasn't able to live and tell the story. You know what I'm saying? They killed the brother. You know, he was basically targeted. And the brother, what he did was courageous. You know, he spoke out against the defense of Amber Guyger about what he seen and what he remembered, what happened on that day where the brother Botham John was murdered by this race soldier. And what he did was very courageous, and I applaud this brother for being so brave to do that, because we do live in a systemic white supremacist society where they attack black people for telling it like it is and telling the truth. But one thing that caught my attention, that I seen a little snippet of a video, which I'm going to play. I'm gonna just play the little short video, and then I'm gonna come back to finish my commentary, family. Yes, family, and what you basically seen was the presiding judge of the case, Top Mammy Kemp, and basically saying that I'm surprised he came. Because we gotta understand, man, white supremacy loves to intimidate black people that speak the truth. You get what I'm saying? When black people fight against white supremacy, they like to create certain labels and negative stigmas on black people that choose to tell it like it is. They call us BIEs, black identity extremists, radicals, you pro-black wackos, and I didn't heard it all, man. Just for speaking the truth and fighting against systemic white supremacy. And another thing, you know, they tried to quiet the brother. I'm pretty sure, because they said this brother was getting death threats. You know what I'm saying? He was getting death threats and all that. And I know this brother knew that he had a target on him. I'm pretty sure this brother knew that they was out to get him, but he felt, because you know, he felt compelled in his heart, because a real person, a genuine person with a genuine spirit gonna be like, man, that wasn't right. I can't just sit up here and watch this coon fest while the family and everybody else talking about forgiveness, and I seen and he seen what he seen. Same with the sister that they keeping on a hush hush. There's a sister by the name of Bunny, and she was one of the first people to be. Actually got footage on film. This sister named Bunny, she got footage on film, the direct aftermath of the shooting of Botham John, which she said out of her own mouth that she seen Amber, the liar Guyger, pacing back and forth, getting on the phone, not with, 911 or anything like that, but she was on the phone with other people, colleagues, and all that other stuff. And, they actually put a gag order on this sister. This sister lost her job. Her life was threatened. A lot of things, and they made this sister, shamed this sister, and this sister basically went into hiding, and she had to keep low because I'm pretty sure they was gonna try to get her. You know what I'm saying? And this sister, she did an interview with the good brother from the Phil from that Vibe show, which now is known as the African Diaspora channel, I believe now. But she did an interview with this good brother, and she explained how that, the feds kept on trying to coerce her into recanting her story. And after a while, she put two and two together, and she was like, man, they trying to make me seem like I'm crazy. It's like they taking up for the killer. And to hell with Botham John and his life, they trying to make it seem like I didn't see what I seen. You get what I'm saying? Because you know how ludicrous and ridiculous it sounds for someone to walk in somebody else's apartment that's not even on the same floor as you. That sounds ridiculous, man. But that she basically, the sister Bunny, basically went on, put her life and her well-being and her livelihood on the line to tell it how it is. And right then and there, it shows you that law enforcement, the judicial system, and everything is one big corrupted conglomerate to control the narrative. See, this judge, Tammy the Mammy Kemp, she might be a black woman, but she's not working in the interest of black people. I can almost guarantee that she never hugged a black murderer, got off the stand, read a Bible scripture and gave her a pocket Bible, or a black man that she arrested. I'm pretty sure she never gave him a Bible and say, pray for forgiveness and all that other stuff, gave him a hug and, wished him well as she sentenced him to life. I'm pretty sure most brothers that she been in the courtroom with, I'm pretty sure she gave them life or the max that was eligible at the time. But we got to understand that, man, a lot of these judges, DAs, police officers, and lawyers and stuff, man, they working against the interests of black society, straight up and down, man. And we got to understand that as a black people. That's why it's good for us as black people to stay on code. We got to stay on code. And the only reason why Amber, the perpetual liar, Guyger, got that 10-year sentence, which I'm pretty sure she's not even going to do half of that. Because the family started forgiving. The family started forgiving. Started saying that, the Bohan's little brother talking about some, I forgive her and I don't really want her to go to jail. Like, who says that? Like, man, if you're going to feel that way, keep that behind closed doors. Don't go out to the public and say no shit like that. The dad at a church talking about some, oh, I hope we can be friends one day. Like, bruh, you're doing too much, man. The cooning and Samboism is going a little too far. And they look at that. And then basically the jury was like, oh, we can't get this lady. We can't give this lady a lot of time because the family forgive. And she looked like she forgiven because she came in the courtroom with that white woman tears, crying, and all that other shit. But at the end of the day, family, that was off code like a mug. And the reason why it was off code was because they was on the right path to giving this race soldier the max. But when the family came out there buck dancing, and we got to understand law enforcement can get away with this. Like in my city, I'm gonna say in two instances, where I'm from, Chicago, when Laquan McDonald was gunned down by that race soldier, shot 16 times in the back while he was walking away. and it was caught on camera. Do you know it almost took 1.5 years for that video to get released and for the public to, because it was a whole cover-up. You know, Rahm Emanuel, former mayor of Chicago, he was in on it. The DA, all the judges, a lot of people, the police, the chief of police got in trouble. A lot of people got in trouble for trying to cover up. It's because they feel like we don't want the public to see this type of stuff and have an outcry, because at the end of the day, they know that they've been killing black people with impunity for so long. So the minute that they put this out here, because they know that law enforcement is nothing but a whole bunch of white supremacists, nigger-hating police officers, and I'm going to tell it what it is, and you got a whole bunch of coon-ass black police officers that's working in the forces, and these police forces is working against the interests of black society also. So they understand that by showing that type of imagery is going to enrage the general public, you know? And same with the sister Kanika Jenkins. When Kanika Jenkins, when black people was in the street saying we want justice or whatever, notice when the lawyers start getting around her mom and everything, her mom starts saying, oh, y'all stop all that violence, stop all well, not violence, because it wasn't really, they was just seeking justice. Y'all stop all that being radical and all that. Y'all stop. That's when you knew that they got to her mama. That's when you knew, like, they get ready to cut that check. So black folks, man, us, sometimes, man, it seems like with these cases, a lot of people sell out their loved ones for a check. They don't want justice. They just want a check. Well, I might not be able to get my loved one back. Well, at least I'm going to be financially straight, but fuck that, man. Ain't nobody, my loved ones is not worth being dead in the grave by someone that I knew was maliciously targeted my loved one and lied about it. No money in the world can be compensated to me for my loved ones. And that's the thing, family. We got to stop thinking just because, you know, we got black people in these positions, you know, because in Dallas, they got a black, the chief of police is a black woman. All the people that they were showing was black. You know what I'm saying? They were showing all they see. But at the end of the day, you can be black, but is you working in the interests of your people? And that's what it is, man. That's what it is. You don't see other groups. You don't see Asian groups selling out their own people for the bag. Never. Because you know they're going to get ostracized by their community. You don't see the white community selling out their own group for a bag. Same with the Latino community. You're not going to see that. But when it comes to black folk, we're going to sell out our group for the bag. And that's that PTSD shit. Post-traumatic slave disorder. That we never dealt with as a group. And we got to understand that, family. We got to understand. You got black people talking about using the same talking points as CNN and Fox News and, oh, black on black crime and all this other shit. You got black people talking like that. You got black people talking using all the talking points that they've been taught by their white paymasters, their white overseers. Same that went on in that courtroom. When you seen right before the sentencing was announced, right before, you know, they gave her little measly 10 years for blatantly she murdered that young man, Botham John. Right before, you know what I'm saying, they gave her a measly 10 years. In the courtroom, the bailiff started stroking this girl's hair, consoling her. And you can visually see it with your own eyes. You can see that the white supervisor that's sitting in the front pointed like, hey, go ahead, do it. So as you can see, man, this whole case was scripted. It was a coon fest. It should get well, no, because the acting wasn't that good. It was so fake. You can see it. But it was like a straight Coonapalooza, like I said. And it's sad. It's a sad reality. But yeah, man. Joshua Brown put his life on the line. The sister Bunny put her life on the line. Botham John, he not here to speak. The family probably gonna go back to wherever they came from because they immigrants. And us as Black Americans, we're gonna have to continue to deal with this. We're gonna have to continue. Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, ADOS, Black First people. We the ones that's gonna have to deal with this. So, at the end of the day, family, let's start getting on code, man. Stop allowing ourselves to be bought out by the highest bidder. Because it's sad. You got brothers and sisters willing to put their life on the line and tell the truth, but we not going to protect them. We not going to look out for them. We going against our own interests. But with that said, family, I'm out of here, man. Stay cool. Stay blessed. Stay black.